as it actually turns out that Xbox is
Sorry guys, I got this terrible tendency of forgetting to record the video when I'm streaming it.
doing something about that and rectifying the situation. That's right, some of the controllers that were sold since December of last year shipped without the usual AA batteries, and Microsoft is now offering a bit of a make good scenario. If your controller is affected, you might be eligible to receive a free rechargeable battery pack and even a USB-C cable, which is honestly a pretty solid upgrade over the standard batteries anyway.
Yeah,
now,
true.
Come to think of it, my SpongeBob controller never even came with any batteries in the box, so to hell with it, I'm going to be claiming this one for myself, and I'll let you know how the experience goes. Overall though, the process does seem fairly simple. All you need to do is just register your controller through your Microsoft account, select the accessory support option, and if your device qualifies, the offer should appear automatically. Interestingly, you don't even need the receipt for this one, it's just a controller serial number, so yeah, pretty awesome to see. It's certainly a nice gesture, especially considering that these charging kits aren't exactly cheap, so if you bought a controller recently,
Not super expensive either.
it's definitely worth checking to see if you're eligible for this one. Well, it might not be official as of right now, but it looks as though Xbox might finally be bringing back limited edition accessories after so blimmin' long, and this time it's going to be tied to the upcoming Forza Horizon 6.
Yeah, I thought it would
According
be.
to the recent reports over
Gotta look
at
into that too,
we're going
guys.
to be getting not just a new themed controller, but also a matching wireless headset, and that's a pretty big deal considering we've only actually seen one special edition headset before, and that's with Starfield all the way back in 2023. Both of these are actually expected to launch alongside the game on the 19th of May this year, and from what's been shared, they'll carry that Horizon branding across both pieces of the different hardware. Pricing is also surfaced with these leaks, with the controller sitting around 85 quid here in the UK, and a headset coming in at roughly £125. I do expect it to be about probably $90 in the US and about $140 for the headset, which is a slight bump compared to the previous limited editions. They should still be available through the Microsoft Store and other retailers though, although as I mentioned, there's no official announcement as of yet. Interestingly though, there is also a little bit of speculation that more accessories could be revealed closer to launch. Speaking of reveals though, we had the previews drop for Horizon as of today, so let's check them out. Of course, one of the largest news stories to break so far for this entire week has to be for Forza Horizon 6, as the previews from many different outlets and content creators have just dropped. Unfortunately, I wasn't actually included within this, which absolutely sucks, but I will do my best to give you a rundown of what was said, including some gameplay from various creators.
Looks really good though.
It seems as though the biggest talking point across pretty much every preview though is the setting, and obviously more specifically just how dense and varied the map of Japan is compared to Forza Horizon 5. A lot of people did feel that Mexico had too much empty space, that being me included, but that definitely in this newest release. I've actually chucked up the full map on screen for you now that was revealed from the official Horizon account over on X, and it does show us the pretty sizable scale of this one. Apparently it is being packed with tons of city streets in Tokyo, to forests, mountain roads, coastlines, and even traditional villages, and the world here is said to feel more alive and interconnected. From what I have seen, especially in the visuals department, it's also taken a noticeable step forward and really does take advantage of the Xbox Series hardware. Even running in quality mode, previews highlight the improved lighting, more detailed environments, and those small touches like cherry blossoms and atmospheric effects that really sell the setting. Of course, this is the first time this game is only going to be available on the Xbox Series X and S consoles, as Forza Horizon 5 was actually on the previous gen consoles as well. It seems that quality mode was only available within this build of the game.
Oh my god, I'm actually driving that one. That's a
performance mode, which is kind of a shame, but I do expect some more news to drop about this one over the next few weeks. In terms of gameplay though, it's still very much Horizon at its core, that being races, events, and even PR stunts which are all returning, but there are mentions of a new dynamic event system and a reworked progression system. That said, the campaign side is still a little bit of a question mark, as previews didn't actually get enough time to fully explore how it all fits together, and I do kind of assume that's because Playground wants you to delve into it without any spoilers at all. Overall though, it does seem that the biggest takeaway is that Playground Games has clearly listened to feedback, especially when it comes to the world design. If that does carry across to the full experience, this could easily be the strongest Horizon entry as of yet. Again, it was kind of a shame that I wasn't actually given the chance to cover it, but I will do my best to get a chance to review it closer to its launch date. Are you excited for Forza Horizon 6?
Yeah, I am actually. I am excited about it.
Do let me know down below, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. We are also so much closer now to 100,000 subscribers, and I would just love for you to join the largest independent Xbox-centric channel here on YouTube, as I just love hanging out with all of you in the community. With With that though, let's dive
Yeah, I
into
gotta
this
start spending
huge
more time on
Xbox Game
mine.
Pass
I haven't been on
announcement that
there
just dropped
for a
as
while.
of today. If you rewind a little bit back to the launch of the Xbox Series X and S generation, you might remember Call of the Sea popping up as one of those early showcase titles. It kind of ended up being a solid little Game Pass edition, and now, 6 years later, we're getting a follow-up in a very similar way. Call of the Elder
Excuse
Gods
me.
has officially been confirmed for a day one Xbox Game Pass release on the 12th of May this year, and it looks like it's building directly on what made the first game work really well. This time around, the story leans even further into that Lovecraftian tone, with players stepping into the roles of Professor Harry Everhart and student Evangeline Drayton, and this time they'll investigate the disappearance of their loved ones.
Not really into that type of game.
More unsettling along
That's
the
why
way.
I probably won't play it.
Gameplay-wise, it is mentioned that this one still focuses on the puzzles and exploration, but with a ton of added depth, which is just really awesome to hear. You'll also be switching between both of the characters to solve multi-layered puzzles across different points in time, which sounds like a really nice evolution for the original formula. If you did enjoy the first game though, this looks like one to firmly keep you on a radar, and of course I will cover it more nearer to its launch date.
Yeah, it's probably unexpected, but I
did
probably
miss it,
won't
and keeping within
worry
the same
about
vein
it.
of Xbox Game Pass, we did actually receive the Xbox Game Pass Wave 1 announcements for April as of yesterday, and there were actually a ton of games being revealed here.
Oh, good.
Not only are we set to receive the excellent roguelike of last year, that being Hades 2, but we're also getting some insane little gems here, including the Thaumaturge and even Little Bookshop. I know most of you will be extremely excited for the addition of Modern Warfare 2019 to finally land on the service, and with Modern Warfare 4 rumoured for later on this year, I do totally expect this to generate some hype for sure. If you do want to check out all of the games that were announced though, do check out my coverage, which I posted here on our channel yesterday, as I did cover all the 23
I'm really interested
brand new
about
Xbox
that.
Game Pass games. Honestly, every time that I'm about to wrap up a recording of these news videos for you, Xbox suddenly decides to drop some massive news or updates, and this time it's for my beloved achievement system.
Oh, good.
That's right,
'Cause I hate
after
it.
multiple years of asking, we are finally getting an achievement overhaul and improvements, which have been so highly requested for the community by years at this point. This is apparently just the start as well, but we've already had some very welcome changes already, which I'm going to cover right now. Basically, starting today, Xbox insiders can begin testing these improvements, with the first being a new visual refresh. The team has said this will be a new look and feel to the achievements, including updated icons and even animations when you unlock
I don't really
classic
care
or rare
about that.
achievements. Notifications will also match our new custom color, which did roll
I
out
want to be a bit
weeks
more
ago now, which
reliable
also
and
means
show up
each
when they
unlock
should.
feels a lot more personal. Alongside that, we can finally, after so many years, highlight our 100% completed games on our profiles. For so long, I have waited. I feel I may have gone grey, but Xbox have answered the
I don't really
call, and
care.
honestly, I could really shed a tear. You'll now see it highlighted in your achievements list, so your hard work is so much easier to spot, and of course, it does give you that sort of quick, at-a-glance way to celebrate your full completion.
To be honest, I don't
The
care
team
about
has said
achievements
they've
that
also
much.
added new filter options to view these, making it so much easier to fully find your fully completed games. The team have also added the ability to also hide games from your achievements list as well, which means you can now customize what people can and can't see, and basically clean up that list if you have some easy games from Gamerscore on there. I'm looking at you, Peppa Pig. Xbox did actually say on their official post that this is a small but meaningful step in a broader set of improvements they're going to be making to achievements, so I do fully expect that we might see that sort of coveted platinum that many have been asking for so long, or just the ability to finally separate our DLC. As mentioned, this is going to be available to insiders right now, and will be rolling out to the general public in a matter of weeks, so do stay tuned and I'll update you when that drops. If
You
look
better,
at this
dude.
brand new improvement to your achievements
I like
already,
it. I'm
though,
going to look at
hit
the
that
new
subscribe
games
button down
thing, and then
below,
we'll probably
and yeah,
move on
this is
to
just
something
such
else.
an awesome update.
Because it does have new games one, so yeah, we'll just move back to one of these other videos. And all right, put both in. So apparently he's got. Let's see. No, oh, here it is. Oh, it's a long one. Oh well, who cares? We've got
Xbox
plenty
Game
of
Pass
time.
is really on a roll so far in 2026, and that is really set to continue as Xbox have just dropped the Wave 1 game Xbox Game Pass this April.
All right, let's have a look what they got.
First up, it's totally worth mentioning that you have a new Xbox Game Pass game which is available right now.
Yeah, well, this game looks familiar, guys. I've been playing this on my Let's Play channel. I bought this game though. I actually bought the Pixel Remastered Edition, the whole all 6 of them. So I'm still doing the Let's Play. I don't know where I am in here, but I am getting closer to the end.
Final Fantasy IV has just arrived onto the service.
Let's make it go a bit
Premium
faster because we
Ultimate
really don't
and
need to
PC
listen
Game
to them
Pass
too much.
subscribers. I personally haven't played this one, so I can't really give you any feedback, but I do know that it's often credited as a game that's made significant strides in its narrative depth, especially for that time period. This one, though, sees the Kingdom of Baron begin to attack the surrounding countries, and then Cecil the Dark Knight will join forces with Kain, Rosa, and Rydia as they then fight against the Baron. Apparently, the emotional heft of this story is really intensified by the character choices, and it really was ahead for its time. It does sound pretty great, and is now available, so I might have to delve into it for myself. Daisy has been available on Xbox Game Pass for consoles for quite a while now, but it's finally going to be available on PC Game Pass for the very first time, and I know many fans will be happy, as I've been seeing this request a lot in the comments over the past couple of years. If you haven't stumbled upon this absolute juggernaut of a game, it's basically set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies, but a real threat here isn't just the undead, it's also the other players as well. It is a hardcore survival game, so you're going to need to scavenge for food, water, and supplies, and that's whilst living with the infected and hostile survivors. What really made Daisy truly intense, though, is the unpredictability of just human nature. Will the person you meet really help you, or will they take everything you've got, as permadeath is a real thing? It's a game where every decision matters, and every encounter could really utterly be your last. It's always had a really solid player base over the years. I do expect it to rise up yet again thanks to the addition of PC Game Pass, and that's just in time for the Badlands expansion, which should also be coming to Game Pass later on this year. On the very same day, we do have a couple of titles auto-entering the premium tier, which has been on Ultimate for a little over a year now. The first is Endless Legend 2, and this is a fantasy strategy game where you're going to be leading wildly varied factions as
it looks like a very similar to Civilization.
then build their grand armies and wage planet-spanning wars on an ever-evolving ocean world at the brink of extinction. It is published by the masters of strategy, who are Hooded Horse, and so far during its early access phase, it's been widely praised by anyone who's delved into it. According to players, it is mechanically and graphically amazing, and it takes everything that was great about the first game, but then improves on it and adds its own additions.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna give it a shot though. I definitely look nice.
Being added to Xbox Game Pass these days. It is still going to be PC only for the time being, but if you are on PC, then you have another reason to delve into it as part of your premium tier. Then we have FBC Firebreak, and even though I really wasn't the biggest fan of this FPS from Remedy, it's still a decent grab for this month, especially if you're on premium and haven't had a chance to play it yet. This was a sort of weird spin-off.
Yeah, I'm not really into that type of game. I mean, if you are, go for it, but not for me.
It is pretty weird, and it can be fun at times due to the unique abilities, but it just lacks that polish and just more content. As much as I really enjoyed the game and had genuine fun with it, I cannot rightly recommend it unless you're either a big fan of the Control universe or you're really into co-op horde shooters. Even then, it's kind of hard to recommend due to the lacking content, but hey, at least you get to try it for yourself as part of that premium tier. A big new addition to the Xbox Game Pass library for this wave, though, has to be for Planet Coaster 2. The first game was an absolute hit with its deep
It actually looks really good.
Customization, but Planet Coaster 2 kind of just expanded on that with even more tools for you building your dream amusement parks. The visuals also had a massive facelift, and the game itself looks glorious, especially on the Xbox Series consoles. This sequel also did introduce some brand new features like water parks, and this also enabled players to manage
I'd probably rather play on PC than the Xbox.
There's also an event sequencer that lets you customize the different ride effects, such as adding animatronics or even water fountains. It's just a great level of detail here. Honestly, the control and level of detail is really insane, so if you love these sort of games like Roller Coaster Tycoon, then this one's going to be a must.
Yeah, this looks really
know
good.
how well the controls do transfer over the console though, but speaking to our resident Tycoon and Sim fan, especially over on the Xbox Nation website, they do certainly say it's decent and an easy recommendation for this Game Pass drop. I did mention it in a previous couple of news videos, but of course we are finally going to get our hands on an indie game that is so highly regarded by many over on Switch and PC. That's right, Tiny Bookshop lands onto the service for all tiers other than Essential on the 10th of April, and please do not skip this one as it's such a cozy indie game
that's not really for me.
On my Switch. In this one, you basically play as the one who's left their life behind to then open a traveling bookshop, and acts as a sort of cozy simulation title as well as a narrative adventure game. At times you'll need to sort of manage your stock and customize your bookshop to suit your desires, while at other times you'll then be questioned about your book recommendations and you'll need to keep the right books to keep your customers happy. This is another fantastic indie edition for Xbox Game Pass, and I do highly recommend this one. Football Manager 26 is a pretty mixed entry into this franchise.
Another one not too interesting.
A broken mess on its launch and almost unplayable for many out there. The good news is that it has seen a ton of patches and updates since then that make it somewhat stable these days, but yeah, the general sentiment is the game is still pretty dire. I had to delve a little bit further into some of the reviews to give you an idea, as it really isn't my sort of game, but the reviews out there have said whilst it does have a great tactical system, which is genuinely brilliant, the game is still plagued by a catastrophic UI and UX downgrade, the removal of over 100 features, and just feels pretty incomplete. They have stated that unless you're desperate for the sort of new in and out possession tactics, then definitely stick with FM24. I guess if you're on premium, you're now going to have a chance to try it if you do want to see what people mean by this one, but honestly, I don't really think this is going to be an addition that many of you will really care about. My personal highlight for this month, though, just has to be the Hades 2, and yes, I'm already deep into
this one looks really good.
If you want to hear my thoughts, definitely stay tuned for that Xbox version. This time around, though, you're going to be stepping into the role of the Princess of the Underworld, diving into a much larger and more layered world as you take on the Titan of Time, with help from the gods of Olympus. From everything that I've seen so far, the reception has been incredibly strong here. Most of the feedback out there is seriously positive, with a few mention that the story might not hit as hard as the first game, but pretty much everything else feels like a real step up. The combat is sharper, the abilities feel way more varied, and the enemy design looks even better than we've ever seen before. It's not far away now, and the fact it's hitting Xbox Game Pass day one just makes it an even bigger deal for this April. Replaced has been on a lot of people's radars for practically years now, and after what feels like an endless wait, it's finally almost here with a release date set for the 14th of April. Ever since it was first revealed, it's been one of those games that kind of sticks in your mind, mainly thanks to that incredible pixel art. Every trailer since has only made it look better, with its insanely detailed environments and really smooth cinematic animation. What also stands out is the tone. It's got this sort of darker and grounded feel set within that alternate 1980s.
Yeah, it does feel like that,
definitely. City filled with loads of corruption and also mystery. It seems a much more focused approach, especially on storytelling, satisfying, and also its immersion rather than just throwing objectives at you. After all the delays, it finally is locked in, and the fact that it's going to be launching still day one on the Game Pass makes it so much better. I'm seriously looking forward to getting my hands on this one, and I should be sharing my full review pretty soon, so do stay tuned to the
I don't
channel.
know if I'll play it,
I
maybe.
mentioned the Thermitage quite a few times here on the channel before, especially when it came to my sales videos, and that's because it's a really great character-driven RPG that has such a great story, and the price of it more than justifies the purchase. To give you a very brief rundown though, it is of course an isometric RPG, but it massively blends supernatural elements with deep moral choices. You will assume the role of a Thaumaturge, a rare individual with the ability to summon mysterious entities that then have the power to manipulate emotions, sway decisions, and fight alongside you. My favorite comparison that someone gave to this one is basically Persona 5, but instead of Tokyo, it's instead 1905 Warsaw, and yeah, that does pretty much nail the comparison. This one is made by quite a few ex-Witcher developers, so you already know it's a banger right out the gate. If you've somehow missed this one or had it on a wishlist, then you'll be excited when it also lands on the 14th of April. It certainly may not be in the limelight anymore, but if you're a premium subscriber and missed out on the Oblivion remake from last year, then hearing it being available on your premium catalog on the 16th will be music to your ears. For me, just seeing Cyrodiil brought to life into the modern era is just nothing short of magical, and it really did hit me with a massive tsunami of nostalgia. The rolling fields, the glowing Oblivion gates, and that bustling Imperial city, everything just looked better while still retaining the game's original charm. What really made Oblivion so special though was that sense of freedom, and you can still lose yourself in the guild storylines, stumble into bizarre side quests, or just ignore the plot entirely and just live in this world. It is still pretty janky.
My goodness gracious,
we've
now we're cooking, guys.
Then it's going to be a great addition to your Xbox catalog. Another new game which is also landing onto Xbox Game Pass thanks to EA Play this month is NHL 26, and as someone who hasn't really played hockey before, then I might not be the best one to give you any sense of if this entry is any good, but hey, at least you fans should be happy with this inclusion. Apparently, this one added a new feature called Ice Q 2.0 technology, and it essentially makes your favorite superstars think, move, and play like they're on ice selves. There are also a ton of improvements, including beer promo being revamped, extra goalie systems, and so much more. Like Madden, I've never really played an NHL game, so I would be keen to hear if those improvements do sound good to you in the
I
comments
have
below,
played
or if you have
NFL
played it,
games,
let us know
but
if it's any
like
good
back
as well.
on when
If you do
the
want to escape into the
NES,
ice though and banging some goals,
not
then this one
the
arrives on
modern
the 16th
stuff.
of April. I reported it in one of my latest news videos that Call of Duty Modern Warfare might be coming
This
to
I
Xbox Game
definitely
Pass,
want to
and
play.
guess
I want to
what?
give this
I
a
was
shot.
indeed spot on. Call of Duty Modern Warfare from 2019 is officially heading to Xbox Game
Yeah,
Pass.
so
and
guys,
it will
I hope
be
you guys
available
are
on
enjoying
Ultimate
yourselves. I
Premium
mean,
tiers. This game really
getting
has been a
into the
huge
groove of
resurgence
things,
late,
I guess.
partially because Black Ops 7 is just really bang average, and many are instead
I'm
extremely
probably gonna do
hyped
some
that we should be
drama
getting
stuff
Modern
after
Warfare 4
this.
later on this year. I
But
remember
we still
playing
got a
this
bit to
one
go,
right at its launch,
so
and not only was it such a fantastic
maybe
campaign
not.
with
I don't know
infinity
yet.
nailed, but the multiplayer was also slower and just way more addictive. This was before the time of Warzone, and the game really does hold up today. I definitely recommend it, and it's
But
pretty huge,
definitely, I
especially
play
if you've
lots
been playing
of
this one for quite a few
Call
years
of
now.
Duty games.
Another couple of premium games are also coming to the service on the 21st of April, and the first of which is a great little indie game known as Little Rocket Lab. Don't let the minimal pixel art fool you, because this game has a lot going on beneath that surface. You play as a budding engineer determined to finish a long-standing family ambition by basically building a fully functioning rocket. To do that, you'll be designing factories, creating clever machinery, and even managing production lines, whilst also getting to know the local townsfolk along the way. It strikes a really nice balance between cozy, character-driven feeling of something like Stardew Valley, but then the satisfying automation systems you kind of expect from something like Factorio. Following on, another
Might
cute
be fun to
indie game
try.
called Sopa will also be available on Premium on that day, and I actually had the pleasure of doing a little written review over on the Xbox Nation website for this one, and please definitely don't miss it. This is a touching narrative adventure game where you're taking control of a young boy named Miho. He then basically goes off and explores a world of magical realism inspired by Latin America. You then journey through enchanting landscapes, meet some really quirky characters like frogs, and then gather exotic ingredients for your grandmother's soup. And that's following on in the mysterious footsteps of a legendary traveler from long ago. It's a fairly short game, clocking in at just under the 4-hour mark, but it's a pretty great time and a good game, especially if you have younger kids or just a younger audience as a whole. Time is something that I don't really have much of these days, and I'm probably going to lose even more of my time thanks to Vampire Crawlers. This is a new day one title onto Xbox Game Pass from Poncle, the same devs behind Vampire Survivors, but instead of that isometric survival roguelike experience, is now a card FPS battler, which looks extremely unique and totally addictive. As I've just said, you're going to be tasked with building some pretty busted decks, and then set off exploring familiar dungeons from a new perspective, and unleashing all sort of world-ending combos. The devs over in Poncle have said that you can either take your time and be tactical, or play turns as fast as you humanly can, but the outcome is always going to be fun and stupidly addictive. I don't really expect any less from this developer, to be honest. I feel some out there
Actually, I don't mind that. It looks cool.
Style, but I still bet this is going to be one of the best received games of 2026. Xbox are dropping their first Xbox first party release of 2026 in the form of Kiln this month.
Yeah,
and it
no,
finally arrives
no,
on the 28th
no,
of April.
no.
5v5 brawler from Double Fine,
Not
which has you
happening.
taking your
I am
own
not
style of
playing
boss,
this.
And then not only has you capturing points, but also destroying others in some pretty cool looking arenas. I know many are still a bit mixed on this one.
I don't
but for
look
me, I
bad,
really
but
love
I'm
Double
not
Fine
interested
games,
in
and I
it.
just cannot
I
wait to
never
see how
have
this
been.
plays out on its
As soon as
launch
I
day.
saw it, I
There
looked
will be
nah.
a Kiln open beta that will be taking place this week over on Steam, so I do expect some good impressions from it, and it should actually give us a good look at the overall gameplay. I fully expect this to be a wacky and fun time, even though it'll garner a smaller audience than others out there, but hey, with it being part of Xbox Game Pass, it'll be totally one to check out for this month. I do also have
Definitely.
some good news for you if you're a Game Pass Essential member, as you'll be getting a couple of new games in the library this month on the 8th of April. Alongside DayZ entering the service, you're also going to be getting a chance to delve into the world of Warhammer with Vermintide 2, and this one for me was such a great game that you need to play as soon as possible. Both have some really dedicated player bases, but for me, Vermintide 2 will really take the cake. It's easy to drop in and play some games, and it can get extremely addictive as you take on the waves of Skaven and the Chaos Forces. In case you missed it as well, we also had 3 Xbox Game Pass shadow drops over the past few weeks, ever since our last Xbox Game Pass update. And first up, we're starting with Easy Delivery Co. This one puts you into the shoes of a delivery driver who has been hired to make deliveries in a once lively mountain town that is now plagued by inhospitable weather. You'll need to navigate to various destinations in your truck, pick up different packages, drive arrive and deliver, all whilst taking in the surroundings and then making friends with the mysterious residents. It has been insanely well received across the board, especially over on PC, and it does seem like a pretty good hit so far on Xbox consoles. Super Meat Boy 3D then landed on the 31st after getting a release date at the Xbox Partner Preview event, and is another strong outing for the little cube of meat. It is insanely difficult and may have you wanting to destroy your controller, but it really was a welcome change, and the transition to 2D to 3D was utterly excellent. I did put out my review here on the channel, so definitely check it out if you're interested in hearing more.
Yeah, the 3D definitely makes it look different, much more complicated. Don't care about NBA's. No, don't care.
Again, I won't lie to you, I have absolutely no clue what these games even consist of, and I don't really know what improvements are here, so I'm probably really not your guy for this game. That said, if you're a basketball fan or just wanted NBA on Game Pass, then it is
I hate NBA.
It is worth noting as well that Albion Online will also be joining Xbox Game Pass when it arrives on the 21st of April.
Maybe I'll give that a shot. It's hard to do those games because of the nature of them.
Game Pass subscription. If you're unfamiliar with this one, it is a sandbox MMORPG where every player's choice does shape the world around you. You can explore, gather, craft, and conquer while forging alliances. It's been insanely popular on PC for quite some time now, and I've even spent over 100 hours into this one myself, as it's extremely addictive, and the community there are pretty awesome and also really welcoming. I have looked further into the Game Pass benefits as well as part of your subscription, and you'll be able to unlock stuff like an exclusive Green Knight Vanity and mount 100,000 fame, 3 days of premium status, and even 3,000 victory emote charges. That is some pretty decent content for free as part of your subscription, so definitely give this game a go when it lands this April. Unfortunately though, with it being a brand new month of Xbox Game Pass games, we do have some leaving the service, and the following games are going to be leaving on the 15th of April. These are Ashen, Ayuden Chronicle 100 Heroes,
don't care, really don't care.
And Terra Invicta.
None of them give a shit.
5 is going to be a massive loss to the service, but you can actually grab it right now for a ridiculously low price point thanks to Xbox Spring Sale, which is currently ongoing. With all of these games though, just make sure to play them or wrap them up before they leave forever, or just go ahead and purchase them in the store. What do you think of the first Xbox Game Pass drop for April though? Do let me know your thoughts and what you're excited for as well in the comments below. Do smash that like button if you enjoyed.
Nah, the only one I really cared about was the Call of Duty one. There was a few of them, little bits and pieces, but nothing too serious. Okay, we're going to finish that one up.